starting to pump a little bit. The lions' heads are up, and I think they're thinking about food, but they may well just be thinking about having another snooze. Yes, indeed, that is in fact what they're doing. Well, there we go. One male up. No, female, sorry. One female up. And you can see there quite clearly, that she's tired. What I was going to say you can see quite clearly is the fact that she's got swollen teats, and that's because I think she was probably one of the lionesses who had cubs. One of them, of course, will also be the mother of these two males. I think they're probably brothers. Graham, does anything show up on the thermal imager from around the clearing, or just the lions? At the moment, Graham is scanning the clearing on the thermal imaging camera, and there is something very far away. It could be... it could be anything, really. But it also could be lights on the horizon of Serena. That Serena is the headquarters of the Mara Triangle. Oh, here we go. Something's arrested their attention. Now, this is what lions do, everybody. Please be patient about this. This is what they very often do. They move a bit, they sleep. They move a bit, they sleep. And then suddenly, if something either takes their enthusiasm, they spot something, they smell something, they go in on the hunt. They're not desperately hungry, but they're also not full. I think they will hunt at some time, or at some stage today. And we've now thrown our lot in with this lot, so we're going to spend the rest of the evening with them. Now, just to keep you posted and perhaps give you a bit of a recap, the broadcast is scheduled to go until 10:30 Central African Time, 11:30 local time here. We'll see what happens. Yesterday we ended early because the lions killed, and we knew that we wouldn't get any better than that. Tonight, maybe they'll be hunting after 11:30, in which case we'll probably be following them then. So it's all rather, well, not vague, it's very fluid. We're going to decide on what to do about what happens here, dependent on what these lions are doing. And maybe the Nkuhumas, or maybe a leopard at Juma, will be hunting too. Oh, here we go. Heads up. They've heard or smelt something. We're looking with the thermal camera. Can't see anything there. As soon as we do, we'll show you the thermal image. Hello, Warrior Cats Forever. With a Twitter handle like that, I'd expect you to know the answer to every single cat question there was. You say, why do lions hunt at night? Warrior Cat, unlike the pride from which you obviously come, because you clearly hunt during the day, you say, why do they hunt at night? Warrior Cat, it's because they can see well. During the night, they see much better than the other animals. They're big cats, which means that they need the cover of darkness often to succeed at hunting, especially on these open grass plains. Now, what you find often with a cat like a leopard, while they absolutely do hunt at night, because they're smaller, they operate on their own, they move in and amongst the trees, and they will often hunt during the middle of the day. These lions do sometimes, and certainly the lioness I spoke of earlier, she killed when there was still lots of light left. But a big pride like this, hunting on their own, they're going to need the cover of darkness to move across these plains. And they've got better eyes than any other animal out here, bar perhaps the hyenas, and so they can see, probably as well as we can see with this infrared. They can see into the night. Now, I cannot see where those lions are. They're sitting probably, I don't know, about 20 meters from me perhaps, and I cannot see them. I'm looking out into the darkness right now as we speak, and I cannot see them at all. So they are being lit entirely with infrared, which clearly is making them very sleepy. Gendre, why is the infrared making them sleepy? It is a rather soporific evening, I must tell you, but it is gorgeous. Insects calling, the odd frog, wind blowing, rain falling to the south, hopefully not on us, and the lions, with any luck, at some stage during the next 12 hours or so, will get up and do some hunting. Hello, Tasha Michelle. You want to know if I feel uneasy sitting with these lions for the first time in the darkness. Tasha Michelle, I don't. I'm sitting next to the driver's seat. My door is closed. I'm very safe here. Gendre, however, is sitting perched, riding on the crow's nest there. Gendre, do you feel threatened at all?
Negative.
He says he doesn't feel threatened. That's because he's very brave. Tasha Michelle, without being facetious, no, I don't. Look, there have been one or two times when the lions have looked at us because they're not quite used to the big camera sticking out the front of the top of the roof. But really, it's been a kind of, ooh, what's that? And then they calm down and they're fine. Exactly the same as the lions of Djuma. And you know that Jamie sat with the lions for a long time yesterday evening at Djuma, and that car is completely uncovered. The camera sits even further sort of away from the top of the car, and the cameraman much more exposed than here. The lions don't even react. So while absolutely we take care, and absolutely we are very careful to watch their behavior and watch how they operate, we are very, very confident at this stage that they are not going to react to us at all. And we watched them on the hunt yesterday, and they were absolutely fine.